Shalom, shalom, Israel. First of all, I give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Today I'm making my third part of overcoming lust. First verse I like to hit is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 6, verse 13. Meats for the belly, and the belly for meats. So it's pretty simple. Now the body is not for fornication, but the Lord, and the Lord for the body. Verse 14, and God had both raised up the Lord and would also raise up his own power, and will also raise up us by his own power. Know ye not that your bodies are members of Christ? Shall I then take the members of Christ and make them the members of a harlot? God forbid. What know ye not that he which is joined to a harlot is one body? For two, said he, shall be one flesh. So this is basically going into if you don't want to be regarded as bad things, then don't basically associate with them. And if you want to be regarded with known with righteousness and for righteousness, and basically keep the commandments and stay away from fornication. My next verse I'd like to hit is the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 6. For to be carnally minded is death. So that's basically going into, if you're always thinking about things of this fleshly world and not spiritually, it just leads to death going on. But to be spiritually minded is life and peace, because the carnal mind is enmity against God, for it is not subject to the law of God, neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please God. So basically you're dealing with your flesh, which can also mean fornication or lust. Then basically, like it says, verse 8, so then they that are in the flesh cannot please God. So if you're basically dealing with the flesh, you can't please the Most High. Next verse I'd like to hit. Book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. For whoremongers and adulterers God will judge. So that's basically saying don't commit adultery. I don't know if anybody needed me to break that down, but basically saying don't commit adultery. Let's hit the book of Deuteronomy 31. Verse 6. Verse 6. Be strong and of good courage, fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord, he is that doth go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. Let me read the last verse will be the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 17. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor. So basically, if you're lustful, then you're also coveting. If it contains to what somebody else has. So that's basically two sins in one. So stop being lustful. Stop trying to commit adultery. But I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Shalom.